cheers. Again, welcome to Rachna from Rachna's Wellness. Today we're going to be talking about all this fancy stuff. We have all different kind of alcohols here. Holding a glass of wine, I'm not sipping it yet. So again, a question that I get asked all the time, Rachna, I'm trying to lose weight. Am I going to be okay if I drink a glass of wine maybe once or twice a week? Or if I like beer, or if I like to take a couple shots, can I drink those? So we're going to be talking about fun stuff. So I think it's always fun to be around people who are not absolutely health conscious. Again, yes, it's important to be health conscious, but again, it's always important to be socially involved. And some people like to drink once a week. Again, when I say once a week, maybe twice a week, but let's not make it too much. And we'll talk about the calories, because what happens when you sit and start drinking alcohol, you sometimes just overconsume, especially after a couple shots or the first shot, then you don't think about calories, right? The first time it kind of comes to you, and then after that, like, yeah, whatever, you know, we're relaxed. So you want to make sure that you kind of know the calories and you know what you're doing. So I've kind of, you know, tried to keep it easy. And I've divided a lot of these things, you know, some wines here. I have a bubbly wine, or which kind of comes in a champagne or a white wine category. So I have some bubbly wines here, then I have some red wines here. This is a red, I think that's a Merlot, or one of the, a Cabernet Merlot. And this is a sangria, and I know a lot of people like to drink sangria in the afternoon with a slice of lemon. Again, I'm not promoting alcohol. I'm just trying to make you understand about all different kind of alcohols and the calories that come along with the alcohol part of it, so you kind of know what you're taking. So that's red wine. And then I have some beers here. Okay, I have a bunch of beers, but we'll talk about that. Then I have, you know, some margaritas here, and that's my glass for margarita. And then I have all these hard liquors, which a lot of people like to drink, especially I think men. They're more hard liquor kind of people, girly people are all like margaritas and, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, and then that's a lot of hard liquor kind of stuff. So I have rum. Again, I'm not promoting alcohol, just to mention. So I have rum, the rum, another, that's a mango rum. And then that's a vodka, that's of course whiskey. I know a lot of people like to drink it neat or on the rocks or whatever. I have some gin here. So let's go and talk about some calories. And I have some nuts here, which a lot of people like to enjoy, either nuts or some kind of namkeen or bhujia or something that comes along with the alcohol, which are another extra calories. So let's go and talk about wines. Mostly a portion size. And the reason I have two different kind of glasses, because there was a research that was done that when people drink in glasses of wine which are smaller, okay, they always end up drinking lesser wine, and these people weighed less. For some reason, they did a study that actually they gave people wine twice a week, and they wanted to see how much they end up. And people who drank wine in a bigger glass just consumed more calories, just because you end up pouring. So I have two different kind of glasses. So again, my suggestion would be to get a smaller glass. So if you see, I'm going to put them right there. They're both same. Exactly same. They're about 5 ounces. In fact, they are exactly 5 ounces. So serving size of wine is this 5 ounce, and this 5 ounce. So if you see, this looks way empty, so it's very easy for you to kind of over pour in a glass of wine. So, you know, get smaller glasses. So they're both 5 ounces, and they both have just about 125 calories. Again, depends upon how sweet the wine is. I'll talk about the alcohol content in just a second, but approximately, we'll just kind of keep it simple, about 125 calories in these both glasses right here. Okay, and then I have beer here. Comes in bottles, comes in cans. You know, it does taste nice, Blue Moon actually. 12 ounce. Okay, now to mention, this is a serving size considered of beer. Okay, now when you pour it in a glass, that's what a glass of beer 12 ounce looks like. Okay, so that's a serving size. When you go to restaurants, a lot of time they overserve you, and you might get a pitcher or a jar or a jug or whatever that they call it, something like this. This is 24 ounce. It's double the size of that. I've already poured it for, not that I'm drinking, I'm going to put everything back, so I'm not drinking any of this, trust me. But again, that's 24 ounce, that's double. And that's what a lot of people, when you go to restaurants, a slice of lemon, this is easily end up drinking one of these, and that's 24 ounce. Let's talk about calories. Let's talk about calories. This approximately, again, I'm going to kind of keep the number simple, it was 150 calories. So this is 150 calories. This is about double, about 300 calories, let alone the extra stuff or the bread that comes along, or the nut that you're going to be munching along with it, or the dinner you'll have later on. Just this itself is 150 calories, about 300 calories in a 12 ounce size is a serving size of a beer. Okay, margaritas, who doesn't love margaritas? I have another interesting one we'll talk about in a second. So this is approximately, actually not approximately, a serving size of margarita. Okay, normally a 3.5 ounce of liquid, you know, mixed with alcohol and of course the liquid together is considered a serving size. Okay, now of course what goes in it is going to make a big difference. Approximately, if I'm adding a basic liquid, some kind of, because the way they make, you know, they're going to add tequila and they're also going to add some kind of sugar mixture. So that's a sugar mixture. I'm just going to give you an example. For example, this sugar mixture says this is not margarita, it just says it's a mix for margaritas, and this has 3 ounces of it, which is about this much. The rest is alcohol. Okay, is about 70 calories. Okay, that's just one glass. And just to mention, a glass of alcohol or a jigger or a shot that goes in margarita is about 125 approximately calories. So just to mention again, this is this plus this, which is the alcohol part or whatever the alcohol it is, and plus the sugary drink. So this is about 70 calories plus another 125 something approximately calories. So we're talking about maybe above 200 to 250 calories approximately in just this glass. And again, I got healthier stuff, and a lot of restaurants don't serve you healthier stuff, and they're just going to give you a lot of high fructose, corn stuff kind of stuff. So you want to make sure what goes in the margarita mix. So when you buy margarita mixes, you want to make sure you look at the ingredients. Do not get something that goes with high. I'm not even an agave fan either way, but again, make sure you don't get anything, especially with high fructose corn syrup that goes in the margaritas. So that's, again, just to mention, this glass is maybe about good 250 to 230 calories approximately. Okay, so that's margaritas, so be careful. Okay, so let's go and talk about the men's stuff, you know, which a lot of people like, is hard liquors. On the rocks, you know, when people ask what do you want to have, I'll have a glass shot of vodka, or I'll have gin and tonic. That's a shot glass. Okay, 1.5 ounce. 1.5 ounce of any hard liquor is considered a shot glass. So that's, you know, that's a shot glass, kind of filled to the rim. And I've also seen double shot glasses. I don't know why they invented, but again, that's just to make you kind of overdrunk. But again, that's a shot glass, just about to the brim, is about 1.5 ounce, a short serving size. Now this could have anywhere between 100 to 125 calories based upon the alcohol. And just so that you know how they calculated, anything that says 80 proof is 40% alcohol. So if a bottle says, I'll probably have an example, I'm not going to top it over, but I have too many bottles sitting here. But again, any alcohol that says 80 proof, that means it's 40% alcohol, that's 100 calories. If any alcohol says 50 proof, that's 800 proof, it's 50% alcohol, that's going to be 125 calories. So based upon how high the alcohol content is, to keep it simple for you to understand, more the calories. Okay, because the way they calculate, 1 gram of any pure alcohol is 7 calories. 1 gram of any pure alcohol is 7 calories. And of course, the more the alcohol, I know sometimes we go buy alcohol, we want to make sure we get the max out of our money, and we make sure we get 10%, 12%, and that's what we even look in the wines, right? A lot of people look in the wine and say, oh, that's just 10%, I'm going to get something that's 15% because that's more alcohol, but that's more calories too. So these are all different hard liquors. So again, that's just liqueur. I know a lot of people like to drink it neat, and some people like to drink it with some kind of, you know, sugary. I know my big huge bottle shaking here, but again, that's just one of a ginger ale example. You know, a lot of people drink with sodas. A lot of people drink with diet sodas. Please do not drink your alcohol with diet sodas. You shouldn't even be drinking diet sodas. If you've heard me for a while, I've always been telling diet sodas are bad for you. So don't. But again, that's just an example for ginger ale I have here. It's one of the natural ones. But again, it says it has no artificial sweeteners, but again, it still has calories. So just to mention, just this bottle itself is 70 calories. Like I mentioned, this again was 70 calories. So approximately this much serving size is about 3 to 3.5 ounce approximately, and that's about 70 calories in a sugary liquid. So whatever you're adding, so let's go, and I'm going to give you an example right here. So let's go and pour this alcohol. That's I think that was 40 proof I have here, and I'm going to put it right there without spilling it. Okay, so that goes in there. That is 110 calories, I think, based on the proof. 110 calories. Okay, and I'm going to add a bottle of this. Okay, if I could open it up. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, so ginger ale. Okay, and that goes my ginger ale in there. So this is pretty much done with the bottle. So that was 70 calories plus 110 calories. So, you know, let's say to maybe about 190 calories approximately. I'm just going to ballpark it. So this glass, which I know a lot of people don't stop when you're drinking alcohol at just this one. You know, I think I've heard a number from a lot of the friends I know that love to drink. It's about 3 or 4 glasses. So that's just one glass, close to 190 calories. If you had 4 glasses, we're talking close to 800 calories, let alone the nuts that go along with it, or the bhujia or the namkeen that goes along with it. Just, these are pistachios. I have about close to more than a serving. So the pistachios in there are approximately about 150 to 160 calories. And again, I'm still talking healthy. A lot of people don't stick to pistachios. Who wants to open up the shells, you know, when you're drinking alcohol, and you'll just have bhujia or something, whatever comes along with it. So again, not that I'm promoting alcohol here. I'm just trying to advocate you. I'm not even asking you to not drink alcohol. You know, as long as you know what you're drinking, as long as you're controlling your portion sizes, as long as you're making sure what you're taking in terms of calories, again, to approximate, just to let you know. This glass of wine, again, is about 125 calories. You'll probably have to do about good 500 to 600 jumping jacks, or even more based upon your body weight, to burn about 100 calories. So to burn this glass of wine, you'll probably have to do about 600 approximate jumping jacks, okay? 125 calories. To burn this, you'll probably have to do close to about 800 jumping jacks for this. And let alone if you did 4 of these, I don't know, what, 3,000 jumping jacks? Seriously? If I'm doing it, I'll probably do the jumping jacks before and then drink it, because either way I can't do after. So I'll get the calories and get the guilt out of my way if I'm doing it before. I keep moving this big bottle, but oh well. So that's what it is. So that was the video. Again, recap. 125 calories approximately, 12 ounces of serving size. This is about, like I mentioned, about, again, 125 to 130 calories based on the kind of beer that you're drinking. The more the alcohol, always the more the calories. Simple as that, because like I said, the alcohol is measured per gram of alcohol in any of the alcohols. Margaritas, this is about 3.5 ounce of margaritas. It's about another 125 to 130 calories, again, based on the sugary drink that you're adding to it. Another one I've actually figured out, this is called a skinny girl margarita. It's actually pretty, I'm not gonna say it's healthy, but it's better. So if you find it, go, you know, figure something out. Find something, but this is a skinny girl margarita. Again, I'm not advocating anything, but I think it tastes very good and it's pretty lesser on the calories. I think a glass of this is approximately about 60-65 calories. They just add lesser sugar content, so it's not that sweet like regular margaritas would be. I already poured my glass, but that was about a serving size of a glass, about 110 to 125 calories based on how much proof the alcohol goes in it, if it's vodka, gin, rum, you know, whiskey, whatever. And then of course I added another 70 calories of this over here. So that's a glass that was close to 190 calories right here. So all I want to wrap up my show today is telling you is that, not telling you that if you're trying to lose weight you can't be drinking. It's okay, you know, because sometimes you want to be part of a social gathering. Again, not promoting alcohol, as long as you're nice and controlled. You want to make sure that you're drinking something in control. But again, all this segment was all about the calories. So when a shot goes in, 120 calories go in. Another shot goes in, another 120 calories go in. So be careful. And it's like I said, it's about what, 500 to 600 jumping jacks to burn one shot right here. So ending my segment right here. So all I can say is if you like my show, give me a thumbs up. And if you like Rachna's these videos, if you watch all of my videos, you can actually go to subscribe to Rachna's Wellness and watch all of my videos that I've been doing. I'm going to be posting a lot more recipes and videos coming soon. Thank you for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to Rachna's Wellness.